Loch Maree has a unique distinction. It's the largest freshwater loch north of the Great Glen. Maree, though, why Maree? It sounds a very feminine name. In fact, it's called after a saint called Saint Milrua. Maruig in Gaelic, and the name became corrupted to Maree. That's its explanation, but the loch is actually called after an island, a very special island, a very hard one to get to. Sailing is not always easy, and that's where I'm going. My first problem was to get a boat. Peter MacDonald, who has the fishing rights in the loch, was willing to take me, but only if I had permission to land on the island from the landowner, Mr. John Mackenzie. All the islands of Loch Maree are sites of special scientific importance under the management of the Nature Conservancy Council. Well, that took a couple of days to arrange, and now I feel at peace with the world. To get such a calm day for Loch Maree, it can be gey stormy, and navigation is none too easy. There's a lot of shallows in this loch, which is said to be more like Loch Lomond than any other, due to its general shape, its bonny banks, and archipelago of islands. Well, we're ready to hop out now. Okay. Well, this is the wishing tree. Look at all the coins that are in it. It's one down. Now, somebody's put that in for good luck, and I'm going to put one in for good luck as well, because people came to this island to hammer a coin into the tree. I'm putting a 10-pence piece in because this tree has died of copper sickness. Now, I bet there's a lot of valuable coins due to old age in here. They used to come to a holy well, which is now filled in, I believe. They would wish a wish and go away contented. But very much earlier than that, when Thomas Pennant paid a visit somewhere around the beginning of the 19th century, what he found was that the island was still being visited to cure mental illness, and the cure was pretty drastic. They went to the holy well, took a sip of the waters, they left a present, then they went to the holy well again, left another present, and then they were dipped in the loch 3 times, and they did that every day until they were cured. And it's reckoned some of them were cured. This raised mound in the centre of the island was the monastery area of Saint Milrua, and the Celtic missionaries who followed him. It's still being used as a burial ground, although the last burial seemed to have been sometime around the late 1920s. But the 2 stones that everybody seems to remember about this island belong to a Norwegian prince and the daughter of a Celtic chief who married in the 12th century. He'd been called away to the wars, and the wife began to doubt his love, and to test it, she pretended to be dead when he came back. And the prince, who was distracted with grief, stabbed himself, and she plucked the knife from him and stabbed herself. And this is their burial ground.